Hey guys, this is Arkell here, and I'm just making a fun little video, a little doll video of course. I did something really silly, as you can probably tell by the title and by the picture here, is that I have been kind of having a rather difficult week or so. A lot of stuff has happened, and anyway, today I decided to just kind of, to relieve a bit of stress, just mess around with my dolls and dress them and do fun stuff with them and make stuff for them and all that good stuff. So anyway, it was very liberating, very helpful. But anyway, so what I decided to do was to redress them all, but with one specific thing in mind, and that was that they were all going to be wearing a hat. And it actually started with Calliope over here, and I've had this cute little green frog hat for a while now, and it's actually YoSD sized. And I plan to give it to a future YoSD dolly, but I don't have that dolly yet, and I did try it on some of my other dolls, and it didn't fit them. This little froggy hat up here, but I never tried it on Calliope, and lo and behold, I didn't try it on her at the time because her wig had the giant curls in it, and there was no way it was going to fit on her head. But this is actually her pigtail wig that I showed, I think, in a few videos back. You can see it with the two long pigtails on the side. But anyway, I took those out and I put this hat on her, and oh my gosh, it actually fits. And it started me wanting to put hats on all of my dolls because she looks so cute. So you can see I'm blocking the light here. But anyway, here is Calliope. And so yeah, I have this her wig. I took the pigtails out of the top so the hat would fit, and I put these little bands so she has these two long pigtails in the front, and she's just looking super cute. I don't really think that she'd wear, like, I don't know, I don't think she'd really wear something quite like this in a sort of modern day quote setting, but it's still very cute and somewhat probable that she might wear something similar to that. But anyway, probably in part for this guy over here, Etzel. Etzel definitely has a thing for people wearing animal costumes or any kind of animal anything, and that being because he has his own sort of animal influence, that of which is a spider, but that's beside the point. Not really quite an animal, but anyway, he has a thing for little, like, cat ears and just animal things. It's something that he really likes. So I'm sure that Calliope would probably wear something like that for him, just for the lulz. But anyway, aside from that, he's wearing this cute little pink hat. And I got this wig for him when I got his other wig, the blue one. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I got this pink and blue one at the same time. It's from Monstro Designs, and apparently she's not making wigs anymore, so I'm really glad that I got this when I did. But I could not get it on his head for the life of me when I first got it, and I was like so frustrated. I'm like, but I finally figured out how to get it on his head, and I'm so happy that I did because he looks so cute. My little sort of like punky sort of boy, he's so cute. And yes, he's a boy. You didn't know that. So yeah, there's Etzel, he's really cute. Anyway, I'm just rambling in this video if you guys don't know. I just want to show you them. So anyway, and down here is Shale. I'm sure you guys all know him by now. And don't ask me what he's wearing, I have no idea. He's like, looks like a little country farm boy or something. And then like lacy stockings, I don't know. Of all the dolls that I can dress ridiculously, it would probably be Shale, since he has really no sense of style. Neither does River, but I'll get to him in a second. Anyway, another thing that I thought was really fun that I made today was these tiny little paper doll cutouts. I don't know if you guys ever made these when you were like kids in school, but I know that I sure did. And also like cut out snowflakes and things like that. But these are little, I don't know, like connecting paper dolls. I don't know what they really call these, if there's a name for them, but anyway, I thought it would be really cool to make these in doll size. And I don't know why I think Shale would make these. I really don't know why I like sort of pictured him with these. I don't really understand why, but I guess it'll make sense someday. But yeah, so there's 3 of them there, obviously, to represent his trio here. But yeah, so he's super cute. He looks adorable. And yeah, he's wearing his little unicorn hat here, which I'm really sad because I don't know, you can't really tell. You can't really tell, but the little like poofy pom-poms on the yellow unicorn hat, they actually came off, and I was like, no! I was so sad, but they kind of unraveled and they came off, and it made me really sad, and I was like, no! But it's okay, because, you know, it looks really cute, and yeah. I'm rambling. But the other thing that I made for, I'll get to the other ones in a second, but the other thing that I made for my trio here is, if you can see his silly little necklace there, which is like this ridiculously huge little black chain, and these little, he has a little yellow key, if you can see it there. And I got these colored keys, this one's yellow, and I'll show you the other 2 in a second, but I got these colored keys a while back, and I wanted to make necklaces, one for each of the 3 members of their trio, if you can see them, if you can see that there. And I finally got around to doing it because I finally found a chain that I liked, and it is really huge and probably not quite in scale, but I mean, the keys themselves are really huge, so I kind of wanted to make it sort of comical that way, if that makes sense. Plus, I don't know, I have a thing for drawing my characters and stuff like that with kind of oversized, silly, I don't know how to explain it, with just like silly articles of clothing and jewelry and whatnot that might not make sense in reality. But anyway, so that one is shoes, and you can see here, no you can't. You can't see anything. Maybe you can see that. This pink one with a little heart. This one's Etzel's. It's kind of blending in, but hopefully you can see that. And this blue one right here is Calliope's. So yeah, I had a hard time deciding which of the 2 out of the blue and yellow ones, which one would be right for Calliope or Shoe, but I figured since, you know, Shoe's pupils and his eyes are yellow, the yellow key would suit him better, since yellow is kind of the only bright color that he'll actually wear and that he likes. He doesn't really like bright colors, but yellow is the one exception, so I thought it was very fitting. Although I still kind of don't know about this blue one for her. I'd prefer it to be, I think, red or orange if I could change it, but for now I'll keep it like this, and it does look really nice with her sort of bluish hair and stuff, but maybe someday I'll change it to orange or red or something like that. Like paint the key, I mean. But anyway, so I made those for them, which they look pretty silly, but they're supposed to, so don't judge me. But anyway, so that was some stuff that I made for them. I even put a hat on my dragon. Yes, I am that silly. I literally put a silly hat on all of my dolls, including my little dragon here, Zephyrus. So there, you can see that he is not thrilled with this idea. He and Faustus definitely do not like the idea of silly hats, but I'll get to that in a second. He's trying to hide. He's like, no, what have you done? This thing is so silly. Also, this is totally River's hat, so he stole it from him, but shh, don't tell. But anyway, also in very humorous fashion, I have River over here, who you probably cannot recognize because he looks, again, ridiculous, as he tends to be looking in most of my more recent videos. But yeah, so I was kind of running out of hat choices, so I found my other blue unicorn hat, and I was like, you know what, River, you're gonna have to deal with this. I'm going to dress you up in something silly, and honestly, River, his character, probably wouldn't mind anyway, since, yeah, he wouldn't mind anyway. I'm not gonna explain that, but anyway, so yeah, he's wearing Faustus glasses and a lot of Calliope stuff, and he's wearing a skirt. And just when I was putting him in this outfit, I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? And like the entire time I kept thinking like River would be, you know, like, oh senpai, notice me. So I put him in this pose, and he's totally doing like the senpai notice me pose. So I'm sorry, River, but It was too hilarious, I had to, so. But like I said, River doesn't really have a sort of like set kind of style, because he is always kind of wearing what other people want him to wear, or what they tell him to wear, so he kind of just wears whatever he can find, even if it doesn't make any sense. So that's my explanation for this. Canon anyway, but yeah, so he looks really cute and silly. Senpai, notice me. And I don't think he would mind wearing a silly hat either. Obviously these three don't mind wearing silly hats. They relish the chance. But the other one who is definitely not thrilled with wearing a silly hat is Faustus over here. And this silly little owl hat he's wearing, oh my gosh. I would think that Faustus would be way too cool to wear anything this adorable. Cute is not necessarily his priority in fashion. So I'm sure he is not thrilled with this, as by his pose you might be able to tell his frustration. But what I thought was really, really funny is that I actually took off his ponytail from his wig, and I was actually able to like clip it onto the hat. So it looks like he has like this like ghetto ponytail going from the back of his hat, which I thought was hilarious. So it's actually kind of fitting, I think, that he would have something like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, it's ghetto swagalicious enough for him to actually look like he could realistically do that. Although the hat is much too cute for his tastes, by his annoyed face, but anyway, so yeah, I just want to make a cute little video of my dollies and some of the stuff that I made for them today, and them wearing really silly, stupid hats. Oh, also, by the way, I should mention this too. River, if you can see, I don't know if I can get the light in there, but River never stands because he has those tiny little cat paws, or cat feet. But I actually managed to get them into shoes, and he's only standing because he's wearing those shoes. Which is amazing that he could actually wear those. I can't believe they actually, like, fit on him. But yeah, so that's the only reason he's standing, because he will not stand for more than a few seconds with his cat feet. So anyway, in case you're wondering that, because I always mention how he never stands. But yeah, so I just want to make a silly little video showing you all of my dollies and their hats, and some of the stuff that I made for them, and some changes and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, it's been kind of difficult and busy, really busy these last like few weeks or so, so sorry for those of you guys who, you know, like watch my main YouTube channel, my drawing channel. I haven't really had time to do a ton of drawing, personal drawing I should say. I've been doing lots of commissions and stuff recently, so I'm sorry that there hasn't been much activity there or anywhere from me. I've been very busy, and lots of not so great things have happened in the last few weeks, but it's always good to stay positive, and dollies are a great way to do that. So I'm gonna zoom into Shu here because he's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's adorbs. I'm so lame. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, really no doll funds per se, so I can't really buy any new dolls or anything for them, honestly, at this point. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm feeling a bit of a fortune coming my way, perhaps towards the end of the year, holiday season, perhaps maybe in my birthday, maybe that far, but I'm feeling a bit of fortune coming my way during the future times in that sort of vicinity, like holiday season and or birthday season. So hopefully that is not just hopefully that's not just wishful thinking, but a good thing, what do they call that? Like, I don't know what they call that. But anyway, like a premonition, maybe? Anyway, but, yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to have some dolly funds, or, you know, maybe, be able to get my mini fiancé boy for Christmas or my birthday or something. I have a good feeling, so we'll see. I don't know why, but we'll see. So yeah, because he's definitely what I want to get next. But yeah, really nothing really like major to update, obviously. I haven't bought anything for them or whatever, just making cute little things when I can. But yeah, so I just want to show you that because they're super cute, and yeah. This video has gone on long enough. I'm just rambling. And so I'll see you guys later. Sorry again for not updating very much. Hopefully you guys don't hate me. And if you do, please don't tell me. I mean, what? Anyway. I'll see you guys later. Bye, my shortas and lily corns. Blah!